What is going on, my BTD Battles players? I am FxT Impact, and welcome to King of the Hill. To start off the series, we have a Nobleman ranked match with Gim and Josh, or AsianSensation. Now, both of these players are two of the best, borderline best, players in Mobile King of the Hill. There's not much more to say about that. Gim is definitely the more aggressive type. He's made his appearance a few times on this channel, and he keeps owning it. But he has a tough competitor showing up this time, and that is AsianSensation, Josh, the almighty Asian. But so Gim hasn't forced Josh to get up his 0-3. Yeah, 0-3 Dart Monkey. And he's just going to try and send pinks and make Josh leak, because Josh, he's aggressive to where he has more lives. And if he has more lives than you, then he won't rush you. It's pretty simple. Unless you're really under defending, he just doesn't rush you, because he believes enough in his defense to be able to handle it. And that's why I feel like he's going to try and not leak as much as possible during this A game, because I know he won't leak. So Gim gets up his 2-0 farm, so they're both about even. Josh is going to make Gim force up his 0-3 Dart Monkey. See, Josh will do small rushes like this, but not like any massive rush that could risk his eco. But Josh is down on live, so you will see him be a little bit more aggressive as you see him sending more pinks. He's kind of predictable. I'm not dissing him or anything, but he is way better than me overall. But he's just trying to get some lives on Gim so he can farm. Hasn't worked. Maybe he's gonna try some blacks. Yep, he's on round 7, a whole bunch of reds and the yellows can mess up the Dart Monkey targeting with the blacks. So it could be effective, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Gim is playing it safe, getting another Dart Monkey at the bottom just in case he does come close to leaking. Which it looks like it. Well, yeah, nope. But he upgrades it just in case, and a whole pink leaks through. That's what I mean by just sending blacks through on round 7, because you can make your opponent leak very easy. So Josh is now up in lives, which means he's safe to farm, and round 10 is coming. I don't really think we will see a round 13 rush, because both of these players are just too high of level to be really scathed by that. So yeah, meh. But Gim is sending Regal Whites just to try and get some lives on him, but Josh just gets up another 0-3, which will be more than enough to stop him. And I think he'll get up a Chipper. No, he has a Wizard as his 4th tower, so he can just handle those leads easily. But he will get up a Juggernaut here soon, because Zebras. Or maybe a Mortar. I don't know, I've been seeing CJ use a Mortar lately, and that is surprisingly good Bernie stuff against Rod. Oh my. But it just works. It works a lot. So round 13, Gim isn't going to force Josh to get his Juggernaut. I mean, he has a Catapult, but you should probably just send a mini rush to get him to force it up, kill his eco a bit. But Gim is just more focused on farming. He doesn't really care. He knows Josh is a good enough player to be able to micro around the Zebra Rush, so they're both just farming, equal in farms. We're not seeing much action going on right now. So, how's your guys' day been? Pretty good. Mine's been alright. I've had a headache earlier, but it's gone now. That's why I started calming now. But we are seeing a lead rush from Josh, just to try and get Gim to do something, I guess. Just do something. It was a small rush. I guess he was just trying to force energy or of some sort, and Gim isn't sending leads back at Josh, which I do not understand whatsoever. He has one, well, he just upgraded his jug, but Josh is definitely being more aggressive, and which Gim isn't. I mean, one Juggernaut can't handle a lead rush, but Gim just doesn't want to go for it. I don't know why. So round 18 mobs are just kind of waste, because if Josh has chipper, he can just place a chipper and it will be no points. As see, give him scroll down to click it, but he saw the chippers. He was like, nah. So they're just basically chilling. Oh, I have a question to ask you guys. What do you think about the new update? Feel free to type down in the comments. I'll be there. I think the update is great. I love it. I mean, as in tower nerf wise, I mean, the mortar has the ability to stall mobs now, like Flash, which is great because everyone has been talking about new mortar strats, but I just don't think it can defend any of a big BFB rush or a ZOMG rush. With Dart, Fan Club, and Mortar Stall, I just don't think it will work. But Gim has the BFB selected. It's going in against Josh. Josh may be able to afford a Fan Club because he only has a 4-1, I believe, farm. So he probably has the money for it. If he doesn't, he'll just sell his Juggernaut. He's placing a couple extra darts just so he can have the max amount of popping power he can get. And a wizard to try and help out. Oh no, a wizard? What is he doing? So he finally does get the Fan Club up. He had to sell his Juggernaut and the wizard, but he does get it up. And Gim is now ahead in farming by setting that one BFB, which was very effective. But Gim does one thing to win. One very hard to beat thing. And that is ZOMGs. Chipper and ZOMG, or defending ZOMGs on A game with Chipper and Dart seems easy, right? You know, you can just stall, Chipper the layer off. Yeah, it's pretty easy, I guess you could say. But is it? Is it really? Now, Josh is one of the best defenders when it comes down to it because of how he plays. He has some of the best micro in the game. Some of the best micro in KOTH. But the ZOMG is coming, so how will he manage to keep his farm up and still defend the ZOMG? So he is gonna try and get the 4-0 chipper up, and he does sell his farm, so that's not good for him, but he does get it back up, luckily. There's that one crate still there, but I'm pretty sure that's just ping messing with him, so. He has a 4-0 chipper, he has the Fan Club ready, he's going to hit the Fan Club when the BFB spurt out. But he doesn't have a 4-2 farm. So, I wonder. Hits the energy with the Fan Club and the 4-0 chipper, which should... it's close, it's a close one. He has to get up another friggin' chipper stall, because ZMG OP, but he handled that relatively well, and he managed to get down his 4-0 farm, which is amazing to me because he just spent a bunch of money. He may have sold towers, but it doesn't look like it. But Gim is sending another ZMG. So how is Josh going to defend this? Gonna sell his farm again, maybe? But he has a 4-2 farm now. He's making quite a bit of money. Josh is preparing the 4-0 chipper. He had to sell his Juggernaut to get a 4-0 chipper, which it's kind of telling you guys he's running out of money, and Gim is struggling with naturals over here a bit. But so is Josh. His ZMG is messing with Josh quite a bit. And he has to use his energy, which is not good because he needs it for the Fan Club when the ZMG pops. And Gim is dying to naturals because A game naturals OP. So Gim has to use his energy and has quite a bit of chipper spam. But now the BFBs are here. Josh does not have his energy, but he's replacing the energy with the chipper stall, which is because it kills his money. And all these ceramics, he may need another chipper stall for the ceramics and the regrow rainbows. He died to naturals. He has another Fan Club up, but it looks like he's dying, but that's ping at its best, ping difference. And Josh survives with 2 chipper stalls. And Gim is still just chilling over here, defending naturals. He still has his 4-2 farm up, and Josh still has his chipper stalls down. He doesn't have his farm. He's running out of money. He has to get a fan club for the round 27 naturals. I don't think Josh has much left because of how dead his farm eco is. And Gim is still sitting on a 4-2 farm, so holy crap, Josh got up a 4-2 farm. Josh got up a 4-0 farm. Okay, that makes sense. He just had no money. Now he still has a fan club too. And he's leaking a bit. I don't understand how he got that farm up. Hacks. That's the only explanation. Hacks. Maybe that's why he's so good. He hacks. He's a hacker. But he is getting some chippers because that mob got awfully far. He had to buy and resell the fan club. And Gim is sending another ZOMG. So, Josh, I mean, he did get his farm back up, but really, what does he have left? I mean, I thought he was going to die last time, but I was terribly wrong. I mean, if Josh can just outlast his ZOMG, Gim is struggling with the naturals. So Gim may die to round 32 ceramics if Josh can just last long enough. So we'll just have to see. Honestly, I would just leave the ZOMG and go for a counter rush. Because yep, there Josh goes. He knows he can't defend, so he has to go for some sort of counter rush, and the counter rush will also go along with the natural balloons. But Josh has popped the BFBs, which is not good for him at all, because now he has no money, and he barely afforded that chipper saw. He had to sell his Juggernaut, and all these regrow zebras are getting caught in the chipper saw, but I think he's done. Yep. GG 1-0 Gim. Let's move on to the next game, which is Pyramid Steps. Steps. A map once mastered by Alex, who was the king for quite a bit of time, but the updates have affected him quite heavily. Very heavily. We are seeing 2 farms. This map, you can no lives lost, but it's pretty difficult unless you know what you're doing. Of course, both of these players do. But we'll see how this is handled. Gim Bloon Boost some... Bloon Boost? Yeah, Bloon Boost some blues at him. That's a tongue twister, goddamn. You try that. Bloon Boosted... Okay, I'm just gonna sound like an idiot, I should stop. Anyways, round 4 pinks are gonna come. We'll see if one of them leaks. Josh sends red to get some massive eco. I mean, he obviously got 1,000 eco from that, so perfect strategy. Alright, so pinks, there go pinks, the almighty pinks, and Gim sees one little set of pinks and he's like, energy, not worth it, energy. And so Josh got his second dart monkey down before he uses energy. I said it again, but meh. Gim does let a whole pink, 2, a yellow, another yellow, a green. Okay, Gim's leaking a lot to these pinks, and Gim is like, no. Then he balloon boosts pinks, but Josh already has his second 3-0, 03. Oh my god. But I don't think Gim had his dart monkey set properly. I think he had him on first, which is why he leaked so much. But Josh does sell his 0-3 to try to get ahead in farms, which he is, by maybe a couple hundred, maybe like 400, I would assume. Gim doesn't send blacks, which would definitely make him leak, or at least get up the 0-3 dart monkey. Round 8 is coming. Yellows, I've almost died to yellows on this map a lot of times, and that's because Austin is so unpredictable. He freaking wrecks me with yellows. But, yeah. I mean, Gim is getting a third 0-3, and so is Josh, just in case for these yellows, and he's getting a catapult spot. I feel like last time I accessed the danger of yellows, which, if your dart monkeys are chasing, yellows are gonna own you. They're just gonna straight up, like, own you. and you're not gonna have a happy day because you just lost the yellow balloons, and then the other person's making fun of you, like, ha, you suck, which isn't fun, and trust me, I know. Gim is getting ready to send lead. You always want to send lead as fast as possible, just so you can force him up to get a Juggernaut, unless Josh has some type of other fourth tower that it can use, which I bet he does. But Gim is layering space whites with a regrow lead. You almost always want to make your lead regrow, unless they have their lead balloons right by a Juggernaut. Or, man, I need to talk. Right by a 0-3 Dart Monkey, then it'll just pop it instantly, which Josh does have, and he bought a mortar to pop. Josh just doesn't like getting a Juggernaut to pop around 10 leads, does he? But Josh is sending Space Zebras. He has plenty of 0-3 Dart Monkeys to be able to handle that, and a Chipper, which will just chip off the Zebra and white layers and stuff. So, round 13, Zebra Rush, it's quite deadly on this map. Quite. And Gim sells a farm to go for it, and he Bloom boosts, but Josh still has his energy, so I don't understand why he Bloom boosted that. And Josh sends a super dangerous spaced non-Zebra White Rush against Gim. I don't know how he defended that. Gim is a hacker, but Gim tries to send another 0-3 Zebra Rush, and Josh gets up a couple chippers, which should chip off the Zebra layer, and Josh sends some more Space Zebras. I don't know what Gim is going to do. Oh my god, he survived again. But Josh is going for an actual Zebra Rush this time. It is quite small, but it will get very far. Gim may need a couple extra 0-3. I think Gim's just accepting the fact that he's lower on lives, so I don't think it really matters anymore, to him at least. But Josh is ahead in farms. Ahead quite a bit, a whole, I would say 2-0 farm. Just because Gim was very aggressive with the Zebras, and Gim had to get up his massive defense to defend those Space Zebras, you know. Round 15, no lead rush. Pretty solid. I believe Josh will get up his factory by round 20, unless Gim's just like all out space mob rush, which I don't think will do much, but meh. So Gim's trying to get up his farm, but Josh is, so we could tell that he's $800 ahead of him in farming, because Josh upgraded his 3-0 farm when Gim had his $2,400. But Josh is sending another super dangerous Space Zebra Rush. I think Gim's gonna die here. Yeah, Gim's dead. No, I should stop messing around. But round 20 is coming. Will Josh get up his farm? I think he will. He'll try to. If he doesn't, or if his farms don't make him enough money, he'll probably sell. Gim could take advantage of that but Josh is probably expecting that. But yeah, it's just like, the game is predictability. Like, if you know what your opponent's gonna do, and you know how to defend it, then, well, why wouldn't you want to do it? But Gim does have to sell 2 things to get up his factory along with Josh, or else Josh could just harass Gim to death. But Josh doesn't send any small Zebra Rush or Camo Rush against Gim. That would probably be something I would do, because I have my 4-2 farm, Gim does not. And I would still just harass him, you know? But, yeah, Josh does what he wants. He is the better player, of course. Gim is handling these naturals decently. I mean, the chippers make it look like he's about to die, but, you know. Will Gim try to do the same ZOMG thing to Josh he did last time? Who knows? Josh is a lot ahead in farming, and Josh isn't placing his other farm, which, oh, well, now I did. I mean, around 22, you definitely want to have that farm boost, because you just get money spurted in your face, and it's amazing. Just money all over you, just like swimming in it. Watch her factories. Pew! Like my sound effect. Anyways, Gim does send a ZOMG. Josh has a fan club up. For some reason, I feel like Josh spies, but I know he doesn't, because it's against the rules. Like, Josh just, like, magically gets stuff as soon as Gim decides to rush. But, maybe that's just his predictability? Or maybe Gim's predictability? But Josh is selling a bunch of things to be able to get up that 4-2 chipper. The 2 on the right side actually does help the chipper quite a bit, because it makes it shred through the layers faster, and that's good against, like, when you're going against mobs and BFBs, because it just goes faster, and you pop more BFBs and mobs. So Josh does activate his fan club energies when the mobs come out. Very smart. Has a bunch of chippers to help out, and I think Josh will do just fine against this. And he still has his 4-2 farm up, which Gim may just need to all-out rush now if he wants to win, because Josh is doing perfectly fine. Honestly, I'll probably try a regrow lead rush right now, since Josh only has one Juggernaut. That could work, but he has a whole bunch of 0-3, so I'm not sure. Josh is like, you know what, 4-2 chipper right now, before Gim even sends the leads. I don't know. Oh, well, I think I know why, because Gim hasn't started farming at all, so Josh already knows Gim's gonna rush. Josh just knows. He just predicts. But Josh goes for a smart counter rush, just to force Gim to do something other than rush him. It's not a big counter rush, but it's a decent enough one to force Gim to get up a fan club. Meanwhile, Josh's chipper is just kind of owning those BFBs down there, and then he'll just get a fan club up. But yeah, so Gim sends some more BFBs, so that may be it. Make it so his fan club can't just handle the BFBs by themselves. So Gim has to get up a chipper stall. He sells both his farms. He only sells his farms because he saw that Gim did, and Gim's about to die to naturals because Regrow Rainbow naturals are very strong. And Josh is just, he almost has enough money for a full chipper stall. He has 3 of them down. He might need to buy another one, or sell a fan club for another one, but I don't think he does. He just has enough money to be able to defend the rest of this rush, and honestly, unless Josh just completely whiffs this whole thing, I think Gim lost. And we'll be moving on to game 3, maybe? No? Josh? Gim, come on, do something. Wait, Josh is selling a lot of his 0-3 and his Juggernaut to be able to get up to defend this. Josh has run out of money. Gim needs to just keep attacking with something. But Gim has no money either, and he might die to these naturals. So both of them have no money. And Gim has no defense, so it looks like he's going to die to these naturals. And we will head on to game 3, 1-1. We will see who wins, and it is Hydro Dam. I predicted it was Hydro Dam just because there was like 15 minutes left in the video. 7 minutes. So this is going to be a short game. Maybe they're going to die to a Zebra Rush. I'm going to say, well, Gim has the Juggernaut strat. I'm going to say Josh tries something new, and Gim tries to take advantage of it. And either the new thing beats Gim, or Gim just knows how to wreck the new thing. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows. So they're both using the substrat. I know CJ uses boats because boats OP. Not really, but like if you try to eco, or if you're going against eco with subs, it just doesn't work well. So I think CJ just uses the boat because of that. And the boat is actually very strong. So round 4 layered blues and pinks. I don't think they're gonna see it. I think they're just gonna start farming, keep going with their money. I really want to see Gim try to use a sniper. Like, I just want to see Gim just like panic spam a sniper to try to defend a Zebra Rush. I don't know why. It would be cool to see like a 2-3 sniper just like wreck a Zebra Rush. But I do think we'll receive. Send. We'll send. Alright guys, we're gonna send these guys some greens. Hopefully they cannot defend. When will the greens be coming out? Come on guys, gotta send them the greens. Send them now. Guys, why are there no greens? Guys, I'm talking to you, the viewer. Send greens right now. Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Send greens. Send greens. Send green streams. God, but yeah. So if you ever want to know how to be bored to death, just watch people farm. But ooh, you see, Kim is switching over to the Bloons section. Maybe just send some green. Oh, but Josh is sending some blacks. It could mess up the sub, but Kim just gets another sub up. Another 2-1 sub? No, that's a 1-1 sub, I believe, yeah. Yeah, Kim, send those yellows. Send the yellows. Do it. Kim's all eager. And he's gonna layer them with some greens. Josh needs to get up to his second 0-2. Or else he will die. So he has to sell a farm to get up to 0-2. And he may... If Kim just kept sending yellows, Josh wouldn't be able to defend. But Kim doesn't know that. Only Chris knows that. Bang Bang 711. Because he did it to me like 30 times and I got really mad and almost rage quit call forever. I don't want to talk about it. No. But they are... Oh, so we're not seeing anything new. We're seeing the typical jug strat. And lead? There's lead, of course. Why wouldn't you send lead? Lead OP. Lead will 360 no scope. Your Juggernaut. Kim doesn't have enough money for the Juggernaut, which is kind of funny. He finally gets it up, but he is going to lose quite a few lives to that. Will it all end? Right here, right now. Round 13. Almighty. Cannot be defended. Maybe they should use something like Boomerang. The Boomerang. This map is legit the only map I have ever beaten Josh on. Which is... He's probably watching this video right now and he's like, shut up. But, Kim does have the Bloons selected and he's going for a camo rush. But I don't think it's... Josh gets down a something sub. But he has to use his energy to defend. That's setting up Kim for maybe an all-out secondary rush. Maybe Kim. Maybe. I think if Josh doesn't have the Juggernauts, which he doesn't, he's probably gonna die. And Josh gets a reactor. And Kim balloons with some leads and a whole zebra rush, but reactor? Oh, will he survive? I don't know. Josh barely manages to stay alive, but he has no farming, so I would go for a counter rush right now against Kim. Which he's doing. He's sending some lead to mess up his subs. But, oh, Gim just had the force to use energy, which he layered a camo ceramic under it. I didn't see it. But Gim is about to go all out, maybe? Or no, he just got a reactor. Oh my. Well, they both have dead eco. Guarantee one of them dies round 20. I put money on it. I put all the money on it. How much money are you putting on it? All of it. But, Gim sends a Moab. I don't think that was very smart of him because the subs that Josh has, he has 2-3 subs. That will just shave the Moab layer, and then the Juggernaut will hit the ceramics, and then the subs will just finish it off, as you see right here. And Josh uses his energy. Oh no! Oh no! Josh uses energy. He was just trying to play it safe. He could have died to the Moab, to be perfectly honest, but Josh is making room to get a fan club up. I don't think he's going to be able to afford a fan club, to be perfectly honest with you. Gim is going for a layered lead and zebra rush with regrowth ceramics, and will Josh die? Josh gets up the fan club and he survives. Ooh, this is getting very intense. We are about to see the fast cooldown Moabs come down. Josh is setting up his fan club. Josh, just go for the counter rush. Gim has no money. Just sell the fan club. Just do it. Just do it. Or Gim, go for a lead rush. He is doing it again. going for the same rush multiple times. Josh uses energy, and I think Gim is going all out with the Moab. Josh has 3 Juggernauts up, but Gim is going down to naturals. This looks like it's going to be game. GG. Oh, that was super intense as they are both dying. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.